Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Andrea here. I'm a celebrity makeup artist. I'm based in Paris. And in today's video, I'm actually going to talk about beauty and lifestyle investments that I would totally repurchase in 2026. I know we're only in November. The year is not ended. However, I feel like I've already gathered a good amount of products that I could talk about and that you've already seen me wearing or using these products. So let's get into today's video. The first item is going to be this Current Body LED mask. I know that you've seen this mask probably everywhere. And listen, it's for a good reason. I did not get the hype around it until I've actually used it myself. And if you've been following this channel for a while, you know that I am a huge device lover. I haven't yet tap into in-office procedures like, stem cells and like laser and Morpheus and all of this. Like I haven't done anything yet. You will be the first one who will know once I started, because it's going to be soon. But I am a true believer that the small gestures that you do every day, they're the ones that are going to help you on the long term. And I've always loved my devices at home. And I had an LED mask that I've purchased myself. It's not a mask, it's actually a panel. I think I paid 2,000 euros and it's from Seluma Pro. It's fantastic. God forbid you get burned or you have an open wound. That is amazing. LED mask, it is proven to help your skin heal better, to help your skin's elasticity, appearance. It will brighten, it will just maintain your skin. However, that LED panel, I'm not gonna lie, it's quite uncomfortable. Because it was so expensive, I just wish that I would have used it a lot often than I do. When I got this, I didn't have much hope. But because it's just so easy and I have it literally next to my bed, I use this every single day. I travel with it. I'm so used with this. It's just part of my routine. After I wash my face in the morning, I just put this 10 minutes and it's good because it's portable. So you could put this in your, pocket. You turn it on. You turn it on. Okay, it has no battery at the moment. But you turn it on and you can do whatever, you can make a coffee or be on the phone, whatever. You have hands free. You're not like obliged to sit in your bedroom because, like I said, this is just so comfortable. And I think that you should definitely invest in those things that you're 100% sure you're going to use. You can make a habit out of it. I was just not honest with myself when I got that big panel. I'm not going to sell it because it's really amazing. For example, if I have a muscle sore, or if my back hurts, sometimes I would put it on my back. Like I'm never going to sell that one. However, for my face, I love this. And if you think you're going to use it every day, I strongly recommend you to use this mask. I know it's pricey, but if you do your research, you will understand why this mask is really one of the best. Like, use it for 2 weeks. See for yourself that your skin will look just brighter. You will look more rested and I feel like I don't have that grayish tone on my skin. Even the days when I don't sleep that well, this would be, I would say, like my top purchase that I would totally reinvest in if I had to. Next is going to be jewelry. I'm a huge jewelry lover. And I think that solid gold and diamonds are forever. And these are from a brand called Idyl. I'm wearing, and you've seen these, the past 2 years probably. I'm wearing their earrings, I'm wearing the necklace, and I also have this necklace that I've been wearing the moment I've received it. It's just my favorite thing to wear. I wanted to show you this new one today, but in reality, this one, you have seen it in every single one of my videos. It has E from my son's name, which is Eden, and a little diamond next to it. And then this one is my newest obsession, this tiny little diamond that is so beautiful and that will work with anything you're going to be wearing. It could be something, you know, casual or something more for a special occasion. This is going to work regardless. Another one that I have from them that I recently got is this really, really beautiful pendant. This is such a beautiful piece. Like, how gorgeous is this? And I love this particular necklace because, you know, you can adjust it, you can make it shorter like I did it now. With this pendant, I like it when it's really, really close to the neck. These are also from Idyl, and I have to say, not only that I think the style is so beautiful and unique, but you guys, I get the most questions in real life. You know, when I go to events or I just meet people, I always get people ask me like, where did you get your earrings? They're so beautiful. Even some of my celebrity clients, they ask me about these earrings because they're truly stunning and they work with anything. They're kind of like a statement piece, but quiet luxury in the same time. This is actually a 3-piece earring. Let me show you. So you have this part that goes behind your ear, and you can choose the level. It has 4 levels where you want to put the little diamond, to put it on the first, the second. This is exactly the thing that I love about these earrings, the fact that they're so modulable. They're great to adjust depending on your ear. Now, listen, I know that these days people would go to like special places to have their ears pierced. The way I got my ears pierced when I was like probably, what, 6 months old, you don't want to know, okay? You don't want to know. Like the old days with like a needle, put it in the fire, and the most horrible thing. I don't want to know the pain that I went through as a kid. But listen, this is what my parents told me, that everybody would do that. So the holes in my ears are very uneven and very like weird. That's why it's hard for me to wear certain earrings, but this is perfect. So you put the stud inside, and then you have this piece that goes behind, like so, and then you have the little security clip, and there. How gorgeous is this? Like, seriously, how gorgeous is this? And you can choose the size of this diamond right here. I think mine is medium, if I'm not mistaken. A little while ago, I'll be honest with you, I've lost one of them, and I was so upset. That's why you haven't seen me wearing them in probably the last month or so. And then I was asking the brand like, hey, you know, I lost one. Is it possible to have a new one? They actually sent me a new pair, which is very nice of them. Another pair of earrings that I have, let me show you. Let me take these out. You're gonna be obsessed with these ones, but I find that they're a little bit more for special occasions. The ones that I'm wearing right now, they're called Lucia. And therefore, I find that they're everyday life or special occasions. I honestly, once I put them on, I don't take them off. I sleep with them. Probably I'm not a good example. I'm just that type of person that if I'm wearing solid gold, I'm not gonna take them off in my shower. I've had my necklace for, I don't know, over a year, I would say. I never take it out. Never take it out, and it's still in like perfect condition. The color did not change. The diamond is still like nice and shiny. These are the cocktail. They are so gorgeous, feminine, discreet, but they do make a statement. I mean, you will see them for sure. They have diamonds all around this little ring right here, and then 2 diamonds right here. They are the ultimate chic, the ultimate elegance. I'm obsessed with them. Let me show you the other one. This, guys, this is à la française. I'm so chic and discreet, but I have good taste. This is what the earrings scream. Well, they're whisper. I'll put every single piece in the description down below so you have all the details. And this brand I've discovered recently. Now, it's a family business. They're based in Belgium and everything is handmade. I did not meet the founder yet, but I hope I will soon because I just love family business. I'm a sucker for anything that is made within the family because I am obsessed with my family. I understand the dynamic of a family-run business, and I will always support that. You know, it wouldn't be me if I wouldn't include a fragrance especially in this video, because I'm a huge fragrance lover, and I live in Paris, and I feel like everyone here uses fragrance. And I have to say this one, I mean, I could talk about at least like 5 different fragrances that I've discovered this year, but I try to stick to one. And this Matière Primaire Vanilla Powder, this is something that this is done differently. Now, I have a huge collection of vanilla fragrances, and I can name a few. Mind Games, Queening. I'm just gonna tell you the ones that I love. Byredo, Vanille Antique, Guerlain Double Vanille, Vanille Planifonia from Guerlain. That's also a fantastic fragrance. However, this is a mix that you have not yet seen before, I think. It has Vanille de Madagascar, it has tonka beans, it has a combination of white powders. It's such a unique fragrance. It's sexy in a very chic way. Like, this is the fragrance that I love to wear in the evening when I go out. This is the it girl, the cool girl fragrance in my head. Like, this is what a super cool girl would smell like. I adore this fragrance so much. It's so sexy. There hasn't been one time I would wear this fragrance and I wouldn't get compliments. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I rarely say what I'm wearing. I'm not trying to gatekeep. I find it weird when you don't know anyone to just ask them like, hey, what is your fragrance? It's just so personal. Don't you guys think? Like, I have no problem on sharing on social media, but if I'm being asked, I don't know, it feels like you're invading my space. I end up saying that, either I don't know or, I try to avoid the subject, but I'm telling you, there has not been a single time I would wear this fragrance and I wouldn't get a ton of questions about it. So if this fragrance would disappear tomorrow, it would be the first one that I would repurchase. I guess we're back to devices, and this time I'm going to talk about the Microcurrent device from ZIIP. This is nano current, so it goes even deeper and it helps even more lifting and sculpting the face. I think by now everyone knows that this is truly effective. And if you have never tried a device like this, I strongly recommend you to first maybe give it a try in the store. Try it for yourself, take pictures, and you see the difference. This is really working on lifting and sculpting, especially this part of the face. Now, I have to say, if you don't use it all the time, and I mean all the time, don't get it. Don't even think about getting this because it's expensive. The dust is just going to collect on it and your money are not well spent. If you think you're going to use this at least 5 times a week, if you could incorporate it in your routine, get it because you're going to love it. So this is helping just with that lifting effect. I can totally see it in my jawline. I could totally see it on my cheeks. A lot of people do, but I don't use it on my forehead. The way you want to use this is with a crystal gel or any water gel, because this type of device needs a conductor. It only works if you're using a water-based product. So if you're going to get this, just remember that you also need to invest in a conductor, in a product, in a gel that's going to, really help with the movement, really help that current to sculpt and lift your face. So that's another reason why you should really think before purchasing something like this. I mean, don't get me wrong. I came here and tell you how great a product is, but then I'm like, don't buy it. I know how much money I spent on things that I don't use, and I just don't want you to be that person. Do you have extra 5-10 minutes in the morning to do this? Because here's a good routine, and it takes me a long time. So I have to wake up about an hour before my son in order to do everything that I want to do. I wash my face with just water, and sometimes if I feel like my skin was oily throughout the night, then I will use just a very mild cleanser. After I wash my face, I'm going to use my LED mask, the one from Current Body. After that, I'm going to use my ZIIP. I wash my face after this, and then I do my skincare routine. It's like a lot, but I rather do these everyday things that I know they're going to help me long term than doing in-office treatments, which in full honesty, I've made so many appointments that I did not end up going because I always find better things to do than beauty treatments. Beauty treatments are not very enjoyable for me, the ones that are not at home. Long story short, this is truly working if you use it all the time. See if you have the time to incorporate this in your routine and then decide for the purchase. I do not want to include makeup, skincare, things that I talk about 90% of the time on my channel and on my Instagram and everywhere. However, there are two products that I have repurchased myself, my own money. I never even ask the brand to send me, because as soon as I see that it's almost done, I immediately go buy more. And the first product is, I know it's so random, but it's this highlighter from Victoria Beckham Beauty. You guys, do you see how I scooped it out? Like, I've literally scooped this product out. This is the best cream highlighter there is. I have multiple of these. I recently bought a new one. This is what it looks like when it's brand new. I mean, listen, I wish it had more product. As soon as you get to the end of it, don't throw it away. There is so much more product. I think it's more like this much product inside. Don't throw it away, you guys. You still could get like a lot more uses out of it. This is so good. The most stunning cream highlighter. It's going to not only give you the glow, but your skin looks tighter. It doesn't disturb the foundation underneath. Now, here's the thing. There are some people that can do this with their highlighter, right? They can apply the highlighter like this. I'm not that person because I do have some dark spots in this area. I have melasma, right? And I know that it's not very noticeable for people when they look at me, like, it's not like, oh my God, you have melasma. However, there are periods of time, especially in summer, when it's more noticeable because of the sun. And I always wear foundation. And if on top of the foundation, I'm gonna go like this, obviously the foundation will melt. The way I like to use it, do I have a brush here that I can use? No, I don't. I would use it with a brush more like this, but you know what? I've used it for my blush today, so I'm not going to use it for my highlighter. You could use it with your fingers for sure. Do you see this glow that I have right here? That's what you want to emphasize with this. And I'm so stingy with this product, it's incredible. Like, I use very little. And listen, a little goes a long way. Look at this. It makes your skin so much more tight. It's the best highlighter in the world. I also like to use it sometimes on my collarbones, especially when I'm on vacation. Let me apply it on the other side. I also love to apply it on my eyelids, like so. I mean, this is kind of like my signature. I either apply something like a highlighter or like a sheen eyeshadow all over my mobile lid, or I don't know if you guys have ever noticed this, but this is my way to make my very small eyes pop. So on my waterline, I will always apply something like, it has to have shimmer. So today, for example, I applied this. I'm all about things that are discreet and, you know, like there but not there. And this is something that I will use always on my waterline. It could be this gold. Sometimes it will be this gray, also from Victoria Beckham. I mean, you guys know I'm obsessed with Victoria Beckham. I am not going to talk about Victoria Beckham Kajal liners because you know how they're the best, right? If I want to go a little extra, I will use this amazing green. Guys, this is so beautiful. It's like the perfect green. And you apply just a little bit on the waterline. If you have brown eyes, you're going to be obsessed with this. What color is this? Sequin green. And the second beauty product that I would buy with my eyes closed. And I don't think I talked so much about it because it's not something that I can show you. With color, with foundation, it's something that I can prove it to you by applying it. But this, I cannot. This is just a lip balm. By the way, I've just bought this. This is just a lip balm. It comes from Violette, and it's by far the best plain lip balm I have ever used in my entire life. Now I have a little bit of lipstick on, so I don't want to stain my applicator. By the way, this applicator is ceramic. It feels so nice when you apply it. It has no special color, it has no special scent. What is really special about this is the way this feels on your lips. Now, be honest with me. In my 10 years of being on social media, how many times did you see me with my lips dry? That's just something that it could not happen. It's the most uncomfortable feeling for me, having my lips dry. So I will always try, whenever I hear something that is hydrating and like repairing and deeply repairing, I'm going to be the first one that I'm going to buy it. I do not wait for a PR. I don't even ask the brands to send me PR. I will go buy it immediately. And this is the type of product that I went and bought it myself. This is, I don't know how to explain, the best plain lip balm you would ever put on your lips. It does not have that mirror shine that we love. It does not have the like a special taste or like a special scent that, oh my God. No, the only thing that I could say it's like really nice, and I could prove it to you, is the packaging. Like the packaging is gorgeous, this very beautiful blue with in combination with gold, stunning, right? But other than that, you will just have to trust me when I tell you that. You use it once and then you're gonna be like, okay, where's my lip balm? And you're gonna find like another 5 in your bags, but you're going to look for this particular one because of how it makes you feel, how it makes your lips feel. Next is going to be a lot of fashion. Well, not a lot. And I'm going to start with this top. Listen, I'm not going to put it on, but I'm going to put pictures right here. This is from Saint Laurent. This is worth every penny. If anything would happen with this top, I would go buy another one immediately. And I can explain the purchase because this is incredibly expensive for what it is. This is silk, first of all. It's silk and lace. And the quality of this top is insane. Like, if you're the type of person that watches every single detail, every single stitch, everything, you're going to really admire how this top is made. It's truly, truly perfection. So I get invited to a lot of events, and a lot of times I'm just not the type of person that would wear one thing for once, you know? Like, we see on social media, people usually wear their clothes once and then probably you're not going to see it again, especially when it comes to like dresses or like evening outfits. I'm just not that person. And even if I have the means to maybe invest, you know, all the time in clothes, I just don't want to because it's not really my priority. And second, I love the idea of creating uniforms in my head. So, for example, when I bought this, I immediately had like at least 5 different ways that I could wear it with already what I had home. Like I have this beautiful Saint Laurent skirt that I could wear it with. I have black pants. I have a nice leather skirt as well, also from Saint Laurent that I'm obsessed with, and this works perfectly. I have an A-line skirt that also wears, like, I've made so many looks in my head and I've already worn it so many times. And I think, you know, the more you wear it, the cheaper it gets, you know, cost per wear, girl math. So far this year, I think I wore this like at least 10 times. And I like this because I can wear it in winter. I could just, you know, put like a big coat on top of it or like a fake fur on top of it and it looks like amazing. I can wear it with the jeans. I could wear it in summer with like a silk skirt. Mind you, this is not black. This is a dark brown. I bought this from Matière a while ago, and then when it came, I didn't realize it was brown. And I already took the tag off, which meant that I couldn't return it. And I was like, damn it, how am I going to wear brown? But then I found a lot of ways that I could wear this. And actually it works even better, for example, with jeans. Amazing with a blazer on top. I loved it so much so that I bought another one in black. Now this is black and this is brown, so you can see the difference. Not a huge difference in these lights, but I'm telling you, in real life you can, like, you can tell. Okay, this is brown, this is black. So this is something that I would totally recommend if you're someone that is in this sort of like beauty and fashion industry where, you know, clothes matter, being trendy matters, unfortunately. And I will explain why. An older look equals an older skill set. Not saying you cannot be modern and chic at Zara, don't get me wrong. It's just that I personally like and have the means to invest in, you know, some pieces here and there that I know I'm going to wear a lot, like these two tops. Okay, this is not gonna look cute, but I'm gonna show you anyway because this is my most worn bag out of everything I have. This is huge! Oh my god, I could totally fit into this bag. Okay, it's full of stuff. It's very, very heavy. I have a smaller bag inside. I've got a lot of like products. I've got huge makeup bag right here. I've got Eve Lom muslin cloths. I'm obsessed with this. I have my wig right here actually. More stuff. More stuff. More stuff. This fits a lot. It's just usually the bag where I put my laptop. I come at the office because I do not receive my PR home or at the office. So we have like a special place where things are being delivered for security reasons, of course. So I have to go there every morning to get my packages. Or every 2 days, and I need a big bag and something that not only is practical but something that's cute. And I have to say that this bag, it was definitely not cheap, but because it's not a designer brand, it was somewhat reasonable. I think it was maybe like 500 or like 600 euros. But I love this bag. You guys, I'm obsessed with this bag. And it looks, I promise you, it looks so much better when it's not this full. It's from a brand called Liffner. Although I have not been careful about this bag, you know, I put it on the floor. I put, like I said, you have products inside. Guys, it's made so well. Not a single stitch is out. I love these handles so much. Like it fits on a big coat or even a puffer jacket. It goes with so many things. I love the suede and I get so many compliments. A lot of my celebrity clients also ask me where this bag is from. Everybody is like, is this from Row? And I'm like, no, it's not from the Row. it's my Liffner bag. And I know that it doesn't work. I would not normally wear it with this skirt or the top, but I think it works with like a really nice blazer, or jeans are always a good option. And the last item I'm going to talk about is going to be the most expensive one. So this year at the end of September, I've turned 40. I didn't want to make a big fuss about it on online, but I did have a really big party and a lot of my friends from all over the world came to Paris and we celebrated together and it was amazing. And I'm going to ask Kali to put some pictures here because I loved my dress. I was too busy around my birthday because it was fashion week. It was, you know, there were a lot of things happening. My whole family came over and they stayed until like almost end of October. And I didn't think about like a special gift for myself. And then one day I went and just got a bunch of things. But by far, the item that I will definitely associate it with my 40th birthday because it is truly a dream item. It's this jacket from Phoebe Philo. And I know like you guys are like, oh. I know some people like to get like watches and like tennis bracelets and I love those too, and there's a time and a place for that. But I saw this jacket and I truly fell in love. When I tell you I fell in love, I was like, I'm not leaving this place without this jacket. That's how much I loved it. And you will only understand this if you're also petite. I like cool stuff. I love the oversized look. I love Victoria Beckham style. I love that sophisticated, sexy, like posh look. However, it's tough for me to dress with like a cool vibe when you're 1.55 m, that's 5'1", because most of the cool things such as like oversized blazers or oversized jackets, they're too oversized. I drawn in clothes. When I put this jacket on me, it's the perfect combination of oversized, perfect length. Why am I even talking? I should just like wear this as I'm talking about it. I'm going to put pictures here where you can see better this jacket, but it's a dream. This is a dream. My dream leather jacket. Hello. Tell me this is not the best leather jacket for my body. How cool is this jacket? What a good look! What a good look! These sunnies with this jacket, like I'm obsessed. Guys, how good is this jacket? And it's just so soft. I know it's going to have a lot of scratches, but you know, I take responsibility for it. I also love that this is detachable. It, like I said, it's just the perfect amount of oversized. And also it's padded, so it's super warm. And I mean super warm. Like you could wear just a t-shirt underneath during this period of time. Obviously in winter I'm going to have to wear like a full-on sweater, but right now just a t-shirt, it's enough. It's so nice and warm. This is my pride and joy, and I love it so much, and I'm so happy that I got this jacket. I only had one leather jacket because I sold everything that I had in the past, and I kept this one from Saint Laurent. It's a completely different style than this one, or at least this is how I justify my purchase. Isn't this gorgeous? Because I think it is. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for staying along with me till the end. If you did, we're besties. We're besties. As usual, everything I've mentioned is in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.